Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it is episode 147. Today is a massive episode, because as it stands in Group H, we need some luck to get through the group. If you didn't watch last episode, you would have seen that we beat Grosjean on the opening day before 0-0 drew against City, where in the first half City pumped us, but in the second half we pumped City, missed a couple massive chances, including a last header from inside 6 yards, and then we got absolutely FM'd by Inter to lose 1-0. Their goal was very lucky. And we had 24 shots, no highlights in the second half yet. What we did, we watched the shots back and we had about 3 or 4 key highlights that the game said weren't highlights. And that loss there has put us in massive trouble. I did have my face came off. I didn't see it. We're on 4 points, Inter on 6, and City on 7. For me, it's a very weird season. We just won the Europa League last season. This was meant to be the year. First seed, here we go, get an easy group, off we go. Let's go make a run at this. Instead, we picked up another group of death, and we've been FM'd by another Italian side. Remember about the last year when we won the Europa League, we got knocked out on the final day with Napoli FMing in Italy. Now, Napoli in Denmark, we went out and we beat comfortably. I'm hoping that's what we do today. If we don't beat Inter today, if we draw or lose, it's out of our hands. We need Inter to drop points against City and Grosjean, or we need them to drop points against City, we beat Grosjean, and then probably beat City at the Etihad, which we did do last season, by the way, but not something you are confident in doing in order to get through the group. If we do win today, it is in our hands because we've got FC Grosjean next and they got City, and so a win there would be very good for me because that should put me clear. But it also means that we have to be wary of what does happen with Inter as well against City in Italy. And as we've seen already, it looks like Inter away from home at the minute doesn't look overly great, but at home does look fantastic. It's been a weird time here too. I've just not won my first game in the league as well, and yeah. So we turned on the stream here. And I'm a big advocate for this. Don't turn off Football Manager when you're on a roll. Sunday night, we're filming all the games. Formula 1 was on, wanted to watch it. Great race. Glad I did, right? But I've then obviously played Silkenborg and Vigil off stream, and then Coleman loaded up the stream, and I've lost first game to Inter. Since that result as well, we dominated Bromley, only scored one goal, and it was a particularly great goal. And then against AGF, missed a penalty with Musa Actus, had a million chances, 0-0 draw. That does not fill you with confidence. I've turned on the stream, scored 1 goal in 3 games where I've been beating, so I was left, right and centre everywhere else, and the only game I didn't score in was against Manchester City. So the contrast of form from when I loaded up FM on Sunday and had a 5-hour stream to the first hour and a bit of streaming here is really different. We know about this Inter side. We talked about it last episode. We know how good they are. I just want to get into this game and see what is going on. We have loaded up the team. I've toiled and thought about maybe going 4-4-2 and going absolutely ballistic and just going minute 1, full on, let's go. Against the 5 at the back system in Denmark, I don't want to do that. I want to keep our advantage of where the home side. Hopefully FM go, yeah, you score first, Nudo comes in and puts in a performance. And if we do that, we will then be a side that will go out there and beat Inter. It's all about this first goal. If we can get one before half time, I predict we will win the game. I predict if Inter get the goal, it's going to be up to us to go 4-4-2 and go ballistic or lose, right? We can't afford to lose. Even a point, as much as it's a bad result for us and takes it out of our hands, we know that, well, look, we beat Grosjean next game and Inter lose. It goes down to City final day. And as long as we take it down to City final day, we go performing at City away in England, we score a goal, we win somehow like we did last time, you're through the group, right? I'd rather us just beat Inter, beat Grosjean, and have a free shot at City for maybe topping the group or depending on results or, a free shot at making sure we finish second, right? But yeah, look. Your team is the same team that did lose Inter 1-0 last time out, which is a bad bloom. Rensheng, Carlos Ferreira, Ronald, Nudo, Carlos, Jefferson, and Lars up top. I do want to go 4-4-2. I'm not going to lie. I do want to go 4-4-2. The reason why I want to go 4-4-2 is at least that way there we start on the front foot and looking for fucking goals. But I feel like we concede. And I don't want to concede. I feel like this has got a 1-0 written all over, like Inter did. We got a 1-0 written all over this game for us. Score prediction in the chat. I don't like the form we're in. I'm actually predicting we lose. We're going to the Europa League. And if that happens, if we don't go back-to-back Europa Leagues, how can I fathom to keep the job? We've always talked about the save has to keep progressing for us to go win the Champions League. How do you go from the year you won from the Europa League into a group of death, get knocked out, and don't win the Europa League again? So if we didn't make the final, we probably would face what we said last time where, well, if we didn't make the final and won it last year, do you then resign? But yeah, I don't know. Let's not fix so negative. This is Denmark, baby. We know how to win games. This is one of our bigger games in the context of it. And what annoys me is I'm having my best year in the league, apart from the AGF result. I'm having my best year in the league. probably in a lot of years, right? This should be the year where it all clicks. You won the Europa League. You're undefeated in 11 games, won 10 from 10. Yeah, you got FM'd in the game in the league, right? But this should be the year where it should have just been, yeah, thanks, group stage, not a problem, 6 wins, out we go, right? For whatever reason, Football Manager loves sending me the cheese and letting me sniff it and going, ugh. But let's not get too negative about it. Let's go in. We know they're going to go for 5-3-2 and just fucking get the ball and look long to Panarella, right? Fabio Silva starting. That is great. Is Panarella injured? Their key man's not playing. Perfect. He's not there. Is he injured? Did something happen to him? No team news. 3 players doubtful. Guessing Panerella's one of them. Yeah, he is, and they didn't pick him. Beautiful. Look, Fabio Silva can still do the job, but for me, that is one thing tick. Their key man not playing. Thank you. Apart from that, the team is exactly the same that beat us, right? Nilsson played out wide, didn't he? So Maha's gone out wide. Federic come in too. Have a look at those 2 new players. But yeah, we've got to do what we need to do. All right, come on, boys. I have faith in you. Let's go out there. Let's do the job. Opposition instructions. Go press where we need to press. I'm going to leave that one on Vela. Fabio Silva comes in. Obviously, veteran striker. Love him, but not anywhere near it. And this guy comes in. He's not particularly as good, but he's a bit more defensively minded. I can see what Inter have done there. Let's put a more defensively minded midfielder in there. Let him sit. Let him do the job. Yeah, I get that. And they move Moha into here, and Nella Gilson's come into the middle of the park as a fullback playing in the centre. Very quick. Boys, this is it. Are we going to move to extended highlights? Like I said, I do feel like on extended, we have a... that in the 4-3 gives us an edge because it forces them to show highlights. As we saw in the second half against Inter, not a highlight, and we had 20 shots in the half. Shouldn't be like that. We've only conceded 5 goals all year in 14 games that Bad has played in, total, and we're facing that we could go out in the Champions League. Like, that is ludicrous. We're having such a year, and we stare the barrel of going out in the Champions League in our face. Match day 4, most important match day for us. We win, and we know we have a shot. It is us in the famous whites, Inter in the black and the blue. Please, to the love of Football Manager gods and Mike Godin and co., can we not get FM tier? I am moving it to extended highlights, to Alex Smithies, to Mike Godin, to Fabio Silva, who I'm praying to, that's playing against me. May you please produce the inner mess, Sunderland legends, and just give these boys the power and will to win this game of football. Amen. Oh, come on, let's go. We need a goal. We need the first one. Time ticks away here. 5 minutes played. Not getting the possession I wanted. For a side that's meant to be playing Route 1, Inter get a lot of the ball, and that worries me a lot. To caller here, Jefferson now. Put the camera on reverse. Carlos now beats a man. No, he doesn't. He's still got Jefferson there. Just don't get rid of it. Thank you. Thank you for eventually doing something. Jefferson now. Carlos, ball in. Nildo blocked. Oh, in the 6-yard box, it's blocked. How many times have we seen a 6-yard ball cross blocked in the 6-yard box by a key man? Penner, couple seasons ago. Lars has done it. Just, so many key players have missed from the 6-yard box. It's really annoying. All right, starting to dominate the game now. That's exactly where we need to be. Carlos injured. Wow. Nildo wide, I think, is the option. Musa into the middle of the park. I trust Musa to do something. He knows how to shoot from distance. He's very good on the ball, the Turkish international. And Nildo's a very good winger. And Ren Sheng, gold ball out to Ibe. Still going, Ibe. Jefferson. Also means they'll go 4-4-2. Musa can play up front. Jefferson still going. Cuts it. Ronald needs an option here. Ibe now. Ronald. Ball in. Musa blocked. Right area. Another block right in the 6-yard box. Good start from SFB. We just need one of these chances to go in. Jefferson now. Nildo. Gets tackled. Another corner. Just need one of these chances to go in for the boys. Dominating Inter to start with. How many times have we dominated the side and not won, though, in the Champions League? That's a poor cross in. Jefferson. Ferreira will get on that, who has been called up to the Italian squad again. Hopefully makes his debut. It would be nice. But I would imagine this is highlight over. It's still going, though. So Ferreira, Musa, would imagine, because we're on extended, it's not going to lead to anything. Musa can whip a ball. And he's good in this area. Good ball in. Cleared away. If it does find Lars, he should score. All right. No, oh, my God. Don't you dare. What a save. If they went first highlight free kick goal, I probably would have flipped my chair over and just said I'm done with this. Yeah, we know it didn't cross the line, FM. Abad makes a big free kick save early doors. Ren Sheng on a booking and not playing particularly well, which is not what you want to see. 30-odd minutes played, and now it's a free kick. Inter starting to work their way into the game, huh? Good ball Nagario, he knows how to hit him. does hit it straight at a bat, he'll make the save easy. That's the end of the highlight. Inter starting to come into it all of a sudden now. They've started the... Oh, my God. They're going to score. Vieira heads over. Wow, man. Dominated the first half, and then the last 10 minutes, all Inter. They've had 4 chances in 10 minutes of football here. Not happening at all, is it? 2 blocks inside the 6-yard box as well. Half-time, 0-0. Start the second half. I'm going to leave it for 55 minutes. 55th minute, 60th minute. You know what? Nah, 65th, give it a long go, and then we'll go 4-4-2. Need a goal. Jefferson going on a run. It's a pointless highlight because it's from kickoff, isn't it? Ball in. Doesn't find Nildo. Bloom. Ibe. Bloom. Have a dig, son. Hit. Oh, Ibe. Just put him on target. It's another big chance, guys. Begging. It's just not happening at the minute. Throw in. Harrison. Ibe wins. Ronald. We're good on the ball. Ibe. Need to find a ball inside or down the line, find someone's feet. Oh, he's going to run by himself. He's running himself into a cul-de-sac. Garo nearly fouled him. Ronald looks for Lars. That's not the ball, man. We were night and day from Sunday night. Sunday night playing some unreal football. Here, we can't even string 2 passes together. Ibe now. Ferreira. Musa. Ferreira. Musa. Lars needs a runner. Nildo, get on your bike, son. Musa. Ronald. Lars. Jefferson. Hits. Good save from Belicic. Another effort saved. An important point would be for Inter. At the moment, you would back the draw. Or an Inter goal. Musa now. Cuts it. Jefferson. Ball looking for Nildo. Doesn't find him. I want to make one little change, and that's Nildo as a winger on attack. And confirm that one. Throw in. Need to find a good throw. That's not a good throw, but we should be able to get on it here, Carlos, and he does. Carlos now. Down the line to Jefferson. Ronald. Inside to Ibe. Jefferson. I'm sorry, no, Ronald. Bloom. Why are you shooting? It's not your role, bud. Corner, come on. Nildo, beat your man. Doesn't in the end. Ronald knows how to hit him. Goes for goal. Oh, Belicic just gets enough on it to tap it around the post. We're probing. We're pushing. We've been the better side for most of it. They had a 10-minute spell right before the first half that they had all their chances in. Would imagine this is a pointless highlight here. Come on, boys. We need a goal, don't we? Ferreira. Musa. Vieira. Musa again. Ronald. Highlight still going. Moving it very well from side to side and forced all the way back by Inter. They've done so well there shape-wise. I've got no choice. I have to go for it now. Musa can go into there. Ferreira, I don't particularly like in the middle of the park. Carlos is off and Jefferson's on a booking. Samariva can come in. Go to that. Firm the change. Off we go. 4-4-2. We need a goal. Throw in. Ibe. Jefferson. Musa. Ronald. Don't shoot. Samariva. Nildo! Oh! All over him. Come on, boys, please. Moha Harrison. Good tackle, Jefferson. Win that back. Well done, Ibe now. Good ball out. Find a runner. Still going, Ibe. Looks good. Looks for Musa. Not going to get on that, though. Vieira now. Njessen. Carnivale goes long. Picked off by Leighton Carlos. Ibe now. Come on, boys. We need one goal. One lousy goal. Ibe still going on a run. Down the ball. Pen! It was inside, surely. It was inside, surely. We just missed the penalty, too. No penalty. What? Looks in the box to me, man. Looks in the box to me. I'm going to switch it to key because we need a highlight. Nielsen for Lars. Big chance, buddy. Come on, lads. Need a highlight. 13 shots, 5 on target. Come on, highlight. One time, Jefferson, Bloom, Ball, Somariva, Jefferson, Nildo, Somariva, Bloom, Somariva, Bloom. We need a goal to save our season. Bloom's going to shoot, isn't he? Fucking stupid. Why, of all people, Bloom, you take it upon yourself to shoot? It's all over, boys. 0-0 draw. Fuck off, you dumb game. So, against Inter, we've had 24 shots and 16 shots, and we have lost 1-0 and 0-0. I've conceded 1 goal in my whole Champions League campaign, and we're staring going out in the face. Wowzers, man. Wowzers. Wowzers, huh? Carlos is out 5 to 6 weeks too. Wowzers, man. I just seem to beat this game here, win this game here. I don't believe that, man, at all. You gotta be fucking having a laugh. I can't score a goal. Of all the world-class players I have on the park, I can't score a goal. 2 0-0 draws in a row. You're having a fucking laugh, Football Manager. Into City 1-5-0. Let's go to Group H now. As you can see, that puts me 2 points behind Inter, but we both have Grosjean to play, so you would imagine Inter are on 10 points. So with me winning the next game, I go to what? 5, 8. I have to beat probably Grosjean and then City on the final day in England to get out the group. You would imagine. If Inter do win on the final day, however, if Inter do beat City in Italy, I'm probably out altogether. And yeah, so it's out of my hands, man. We're going out again. We're going out again in the Champions League. It's just, I don't get it, man. I've conceded 1 goal. 1 goal in the Champions League this season. 1 goal and I'm going to go out. 1 fucking goal in the Champions League all year and I'm going to go out. I've conceded 1 goal to Inter, away in Inter, and I'm going to go out. 2 0-0 draws. Utterly ridiculous. This should be the year we're having our best year. We don't look like conceding. We've got a good team in. All of a sudden, we can't score a goal. I'll see these guys in a second. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, YouTube. It is Damien, and here we go again. We need a win badly here in Group H. We've only conceded 1 goal in the whole group, and if I told you we did that, I would have thought we would have been on like 10 points or so. We are on 5. The Inter results, both FMings have done our head in. Hopefully, though, that is the last of them. We have to win this game against bottom of the table, FC Groningen. I just call them FC Gron. I don't know how you pronounce that. And I think the best result for us is City winning. Obviously, if City draw, we win. There is a final day where we beat City. We jump on the results against teams, and technically we can finish top and all that stuff. I think this year, if we are on 5 points with 2 games to go and we get out the group and finish second, you just take that and whatever happens, happens. Now, do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, no. But, you know, as the table is there, I don't know. Like, there's no way that Napoli deserved to go through last year in the group, and they did, and we went to the Europa League and we won it. And this year, there's no way Inter, on the base of the 2 games they played against us and the fact they got done 6-0 by City, deserved to go through, but here we are again. There is going to be a year, and I firmly believe there will be a year where we'll get a good group, we'll get 6 wins from 6, we'll get an easy draw in the first round of the knockout stage, and we'll get through that, and then we'll have a quarter-final, semi-final, final dash, and we will do it. I just don't think this year is going to be the year the way FM's been going. Since we last met, we played Rangers, we won 2-0, and finally, though, in that 2-0, we didn't look great. Finally, against Saunders, we won 3-0, could have been 5, 6, or 7, and there we are. Carlos still doubtful, he's not going to play today. This should be the easiest game of the group, right? As long as we win this game, we can't finish lower than third, which is good, but hopefully we'll be okay. You know, any sort of point we're going to finish third no matter what. If I do finish in the Europa League, I'll be livid. For the year that we've had, we've only conceded a handful of goals. Like, apart from the Liverpool 4 goals, right, that was in a Super Cup final. Let's go on actual in-game seasons that we've played. I've conceded 1 goal in the league there, 1 goal against Inter there. I've conceded, 2 goals all year? I've conceded 2 goals all year. 6 goals in general if you count the Super Cup final, and I find myself nearly being out on the Champions League, virtually out. The only thing that gives me solace is that in this system, apart from the lackluster of goals at the minute, which is a bit strange for us, are they playing at the same time? They've already played. We play at the same time. Great, that's actually a good thing. I like that. Apart from that, the other side, the flip side of the coin is that we probably, more times than not, going to keep a clean sheet here and win, and more than likely not going to get pumped by City in England. Now, no Inter got done 6-0, but they play a 5 at the back system, and if you get on top of them, I believe you run them over. We just were never able to get on top of them once. One big change is because of Carlos' injury. Nilde out wide. I brought Hannibal into the middle of the park. A little bit of experience maybe to get us through this. He's still here. Apart from that, it is a very similar team. I've just gone with Nielsen up Tomo Valars. Just think Nielsen, with the form that he's in, let him score in goals. He scored in the league. Let him go and see if he does the job here again. He's a wonder kid, deserves the growth, and this should be a game that we do win in. The idea was to be already, not out the group, but be in a stage where, we can sort of rotate against FC Gron, know we're going to win, and, play like Alves and all those sort of boys here. It hasn't happened. As you can see, though, we are here. Marcel ten Berg is up top, which is not their key player. Their key player is Janssen. He didn't play against us. Jason, sorry, not Janssen. I remember his name now. Jason what? I know exactly who he is because he's their star player. We'll have a quick look. He's playing out right. Jason Olthus. So, yeah, Jason's unreal. I don't know why you don't play a guy like this up front. He's been there since he's genned at FC Gron, and they have not sold him. He's a great little player. That was a bit of a hiccup that went into a yawn. I hiccup and yawn at the same time. Ever done that? I don't know. If we go 2-0 up in this game really quick, I'm just going to fast forward to the end of it and cut back to here we go. But something tells me we're going to win this game like 1-0 and it's going to go on forever. Tactics here, opposition, ask the assistant. We've already done that. Dressing room, we need a win. I want my players to be playing, that's Hannibal. Yeah, Hannibal came to me and said, I want more match time. I said, well, he's still good enough to play for me, probably in the league. So, yeah, let's do that. All right, here we go. Big game this against Gron. And hopefully we'll be okay. Like, we need to go out here and we need to win. I have put on key highlights here because I just want to just see the highlights that involves us. Hopefully this is us going in and winning this game of football and not us being FN'd by Gron. If we have another 0-0 or 1-0 loss or, something ridiculous here, I'll be livid. At the minute, though, 25 minutes play, not good enough. I'm actually going to move to attacking here. Don't know what's been going on. We're just banging in goals, look like scoring every game we've played, and all of a sudden the goals have dried up. It is really weird to see the goals all of a sudden dry up. Nothing happening out there at all. 4 shots, not 1 on target. Highlight here. Sander Bloom, Ibe. Hopefully this is a highlight for us. Sander Bloom again. Lose out the ball, and that's not the guy you want to give it to, is Jason. Reed now. We get a bit of a press in there. We don't. Bass, he looks to Jason. If they score, this looks like their highlight too. Like, they're building well, and Jason, the right man's on it. Beats a couple of challenges. This is going to be an effort. And Bad makes a good save. I'm telling you right now, boys, I don't know what's going on in the Champions League, but FM are kind of turning around and saying, you're not allowed to win a game of football. It is not a good spot to be in. Far from please, start the second half. Reverse the camera. Off we go. Some point I need to go 4-4-2, don't I? I'm actually going to go 4-4-2 super early. Just don't know what is going on. Hannibal can stay out there because he's a creative player. We're going to go Lars and Nielsen and make that our first change. Bang, there we are. Off we go. Would have been a corner. We didn't get to see it. Intel beating City. Wow. We don't get a result here. We're out altogether. We must win this game to take it to the final day, and it may be beating City to jump City. Ridiculous, huh? Bass now. Reed. Jonker. Reed. Bass. We need to go press in the 4-4-2, by the way. That's a good ball. Carlos wins it, but falls back to him. Need to get a press in again here. Nildo kind of squeezes. We haven't really seen a highlight for us, have we? And they've won the ball every time. Nildo, the right man's running at the defence, which is good. We need a pass here. Nildo's going to shoot from distance. Instead, he looked for Nielsen, who never made a run. Don't know, everything feels like it's not happening tonight. We've been FM. AJ put it perfectly in the thing. FM hates you tonight. Nothing's going. Nothing is. Nothing works. Ball in from Ibe. Lars, front stick, 1-0. That's such a massive goal in the context of this game. I've only made one change on purpose because it allows me to switch back to 4-3-3. I'm going to stay on the 4-4-2 here. only because it produced the goal, and I think there's more chance of us scoring a second than us conceding if we stay on the 4-4-2. If we do concede, so be it. At least we're in the right system to find the second. I feel like if we go 4-3-3, make a change or two, and then have to go back to it, makes it difficult. If it's 10 shots, only 2 on target. It's not what you want to see here. We really need City to probably find a goal over in what's it called? Over in Italy, yeah. Anyway, Bloom throws Nildo now. Bloom, good tackle. No, it wasn't actually. He didn't get the ball. Hannibal. I've hit that. 2-0. All right, we stayed on the right system. It's 2-0 now. I'm now going to actually move back into the 4-3-3 here as well. Nildo, Jefferson, Hannibal, Ronald. Nice. Nilsson's going to come off here for Van der Voot, who knows how to play this role really well. And I do believe Jefferson's on a yellow card drama and not fit, so we're going to make our triple change here. And hopefully now we see this game out, we win 2-0. But it all depends on what is happening over in England. And City, who beat Inter 6-0, are losing 1-0, and that is not a good result for us. It does mean, as Carlos heads it in, and we now score a third, which is great, and an assist by Hannibal. It does mean that we do beat City. We will jump City because they'll be on 2 points or whatever. I would have rather to draw or City win, and, Inter a 2-0 up. Fabio Silva, wow. We have a chance to knock Manchester City out of the Champions League, which is massive, right? But, yeah, 3-0 now and another highlight. Because it's so late in the game, I'm just going to stay with it. If we went 2-0 up early, first half, it would have just cut out to the end. But Inter are beating City in Italy. It just proves that Italian sides in Italy, unreal on the save, and Italian sides away from home aren't great. Man, and I would imagine City have absolutely pumped them too, and they've just not been able to score. Really weird. I don't want to play an Italian side at all. I actually rate us again. They were conceded. It's the second goal we've conceded all tournament in the Champions League, and it's coming when we're 3-0 up. Gives us a little bit of nerves. We should be okay. But yeah, I actually would prefer to play any other team, like an English side, a German side, whatever, than an Italian side at the minute on the save, because it looks like Italian sides in this save, last few years, have just, for whatever reason, not been penetrable at home. You can't beat them. It doesn't let you. You can have a million shots and they won't let you. Anyway, highlight from kickoff. Hannibal's gone for goal. I don't want this game running on too long, to be fair, Football Manager. This is not what we're here for. We're here for a City showdown at the end. Nildo, what a run, hits the post. Sums up Nildo, on Sunday night when we last streamed and did episodes, whatever. Absolutely fantastic, did everything, scoring, won the goals, whatever. Tonight, I haven't seen him even look like scoring, That's probably his best shot that he's had, whatever. And he usually influences games for you. At the saying that, though, he's done not much. He's always been on a 7. Any ball in, Hannibal should score. It's an assist. You can play and you get a goal, that's nice. 4-1, hopefully we don't see another highlight now, it's just game over. The goal difference does not matter, Inter are going to have a negative goal difference and be top of the group. That just sums everything up here. In the end, 94 minutes played, we win 4-1 here, which is a great result for me because it makes it live to the final day. But I thought it would have been to just knock Inter out. It's now going to be to knock City out. Yeah, City are level with points with Inter. City on top because of results against teams. Now, Inter obviously beat City, but City beat them 6-0. And we're on 8 points. Technically speaking, actually, if we win, Inter draw, and because we beat City, we would top the group. It actually leaves us a place to get top. That's not bad. All we know, we win on the final day, we will be through. We know that Inter more than likely are going to be FC Gron, who've not got a point. But if they somehow find a point or win, we could actually finish top, which is amazing. But yeah, that's good. It keeps all things alive, which is not bad in itself. So we'll be back for the Manchester City game in a few games' time, YouTube. Don't go anywhere. It's a massive, massive game. One game, 90 minutes of football. It's a sudden death shootout. It's going to be City versus me in England. We played them there last year in the group. We won 1-0 in a game. We got absolutely pumped. Abab was man of the match. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was in the 4-4-2, I believe. Or no, the 4-2-3-1, I think, actually. And yeah, we might go recap that game quickly before we start the City game next time out. But all we know, we go there, City, and we somehow find a win, we're through. We have so many moments we can look back through, though, if we don't go through the group. City, 0-0, second leg, Lars, 6 yards out over the bar. Second leg, first game we played them. We can look back at at the Inter game away from home, 24 shots, not a goal. We score a goal there. Inter dropped 2 points, we gained a point. You're ahead of them. And obviously at home we dominated Inter and couldn't score. So we have so many options and things to say. And yet again, if I told you that we only conceded 2 goals in the Champions League, you would imagine on top of the group. Here we are, knowing we need a win on the final day to even just maybe come second. Hello YouTube, it is Damien. We are back for the final part of episode 147. It is the final match day. We're off to the city of Manchester Stadium, where Pep Guardiola is still in charge of Manchester City, and we play them with a chance to hopefully finish second, first, who knows, wherever we do finish in the group. As you can see here, both teams on 10 points. City ahead of Inter because of results against teams, because they won 6-0 and better goal difference, everything like that. We know a win today will pop us ahead of City no matter what, and then obviously the Inter game against Groningen will decide who, if we finish second or first, whatever. Important to know that FC Gron are at home, and with the players they have, they could cause Inter some problems, who knows. We know that if Inter lose and we win, we would jump them and City would actually stay second. You know what? Let's just win and hope that they do lose, because I don't think Inter deserve to get out this group. You know, we've conceded 2 goals all tournament. One of those goals, by the way, that we conceded, as you can see here, the 2 wins. Gron was one of them, we were 3-0 up when we conceded, and the loss was a 1-0 FMing against Inter. You've seen all that. I don't need to talk about that. The thing I am going to talk about, though, is the Inter game against City at home. Firstly, love to see that Fabio Silva scored. Inter played 5 at the bat, 7 shots, 4 on target, scored 2 goals. City had 60% of the ball and 19 shots. Not just me that can't beat Italian teams in Italy. City can't do it too. We know, though, that if we beat City, we will be fine. Getting back to some goal scoring form. We do have Coldling in the cup. That third round, we always play some amateur side. It's kind of how it works here. And, well, I tell you what, we were really good there, and 14-0, that's a win that you kind of like to have. We then beat Midtjylland in a tough game. Horsens we scored goals against. But more importantly, this guy complained about first team football, and we've given him some run of games, and all of a sudden, man, like, his recent form is out of the world. A 10 against Coldling, which you expect from a guy like this, but an 8.4 and a 8.5 in the Champions League. I'm going to start him. Carlos has come back from injury. He's not 100% fit, but he could start if I wanted to. But I aren't going to start. I'm going to put Nilde out wide. What I am going to do is I'm going to go a bad Bloom, Rensheng, Carlos, Ibe, Ferreira, and Ronald together. But Hannibal's going to play. I feel how that experience, middle of the park, been here, done it before against City. I think he was part of the team that did the job against City last year at home. Was it the year before, actually, against City? Yeah, it was. It was the year before. We won 1-0 there. Was that in a 4-4-2? Was that in a... It was in a 4-4-2, so yeah, interesting. I think this 4-4-3 will be alright. But what I'm trying to say is that we've done it before against City. Hannibal's been there and done it all against City, other teams, experienced player, in form. Let's go with the form players, right? That is Hannibal. I'm going to get the back four the same because it is my best back four. I do think Bloom and Ibe aren't having their best of years, which is strange. Not saying that we've conceded 2 goals all Champions League. We conceded bugger all goals everywhere, so why not? Just keep it the same it is. Nilde out wide because I do think he gives me something as a winger that doesn't. I am going to put him as a winger on attack. I just feel like it's better for him. I'm going to just release him and say, mate, we need goals, go. Run at people, drive inside, do whatever you want. Jefferson on the left. Lars I've gone with. Nilsson obviously is probably the guy that scored a few more goals, but Lars played the more important games, and I just rate Lars. I have, however, only put one on the bench, and that is Alves. That is a defensive option. I've kind of gone with, let's play 4-3-3. And if it gets to the stage where it's 0-0, 65 minutes, we can go 4-4-2 and just go for it. The only problem with this is that if we go 1-0 up, I don't have another defensive change to make to, try and see a game out or something like that. But it is what it is. Anyway, but let's get into this and see how we go. And hopefully we will go and do the job. And I hope we will be good here in this game. All right, they're lining up really good. We've seen the City side before. We know exactly what the City side is going to be all about because we saw them in the last episode. And it's a very similar team by the looks of that. I'm just going to get in the opposition here, and there we are. Up there, Afonso, Dongwon, they look good. All right, here we go. Into the tunnel we go. If we do get through this game, the draw is after the next league game, which is Copenhagen, and you'll see that draw. They have got a pretty good team there. Marcos, we know, is the key man with Gromily, Lucci. They're very, very, very good side. We, however, are a good team as well, and let's get into it, and hopefully we will be okay. It's us in the white, City in the blue, and away we go, and hopefully we will play it well. Free kick early doors, is that for City or for me? That's for City. We'll watch it from this angle before I put it off. Just wide there. That's fine. All right. The longer this game stays at 0-0, the more that we could FM him. And that's kind of what happened last time we played City. 4-4-2, very open. We scored a goal. Ismail did it again. By the way, he's one appearance away from Spurs paying me 5 for that deal, which is great. But at the same stage, we know what we can do in the system. And hopefully take some pressure off Abad. But obviously Abad in that game made 1 million saves, an 8.2 match rating when he beat City a couple of years ago. And yeah. Anyway, Ibe throws in Roddle now into Ibe. Ibe now with the ball, still going, and he finds Carlos. Carlos now into Rensheng. Ferreira, ball through Ibe, beats a man, big chance, Ibe! It's 1-0. Let's go. Sorry, important text message there. But yeah, here we are. We're 1-0 up. As things stand, we are second or could be top of the tree if we get through. Oh, what a touch. Falls back to him. Maybe a little lucky, but we haven't been lucky at all. And history suggests we will only concede 1 or no goals in this game. And if we keep a clean sheet, we will be okay. Afons, Dong Won, back to Conforti. We don't want to concede here from this highlight. Afonso. It's Afonso, maybe. Anyway, Marcus, Afons, Ibe, Ronald, don't know. Into Ferreira, Abad. Yes, the cat is around. Anyway, Ren Sheng, Bull, looks long, Lars. Check on top of my bed when the heater's on. He loves being there. Lars, now with the Bull. Having 2 conversations at once here. Still going, Lars. Penalty, referee. That might be given as a pen. Come on, son. Penalty in 2-0. It's a pen. Oh my days, who's taking it? We've missed our last few penalties. Who's on it? Hannibal? The experienced man. Vindicate me, boy.
He didn't go outside, did he?
No, I don't think so. It's 2-0, come on. Mum's in here, everyone's in here, everyone going ballistic. It's 2-0, it's 30 minutes played. And as things stand, the cat's been found. It's all happening. The cat, the magical cat of Louis. What are you doing, son? We currently, as it stands, second in the group, ahead of City. City need 2 goals. Away we go. Conforti with a ball into Dehebi. Dehebi now into Gromley. Gromley, ball over the top. Ibe wins that. Cannot fall to Lars. Doesn't get across. A goal for City now. We'll open this game back up. We are, just keep a clean sheet, boys, and we're home. Ball. Roche. Good tackle from Ronald. Jefferson back. Abad now. Get on it. Put your foot on it. Good ball out to Nildo. This is where he loves it. He beats 1. He goes on the run. He beats 2. He beats 3. Nildo. Oh, it's a good save from the keeper. What a moment. We're all over him, boys. One of the best teams in world football being absolutely shook by SFB 30 minutes in. It's exactly what we need to see. Ferreira now. It's offside. That's fine. Let's go, lads. The 4-3-3 is the 4-3-3. We're beating City. Highlights are plenty here. Nildo now. Still going. Come on, son. Run at people. Here goes a world-class winger. Nildo going. He loves it through the middle, but he's coming from out wide. He's still going. Nildo. Oh, it's a save. Hannibal. Oh, my God. Yes, it's in. It's free. Hannibal has 2. What an inspired man. He came to me and said, I want more first team football. I said, you know what? You're good enough. Let's do it. And we're now 3-0 up against Manchester City, and we are going through to the Champions League knockout stage. Why were we worried, boys? You know why we're worried? Because you just can't beat Italian sides in Italy. It does not fucking matter. We're 3-0 up. Off we go. Barring a monumentous cock-up, we are through. Adrian, Munoz, Gromley, Lucci, good tackle. Falls there. Abad, what a save. Trailing hand of Abad from point-blank range. Keeps his clean sheet alive. We have great history here at the Manchester City Stadium, and it's proving so again. Abad having a worldie in goals, and we're going a worldie going forward. And unlike that day where he got a 1-0 FMing, where we beat him here last time, we all over them, and Nildo is absolutely steamrolling it out wide. Hannibal's been fantastic. Oh my bays. Hannibal the animal has gone ballistic here. What a half of football. And we are 45 minutes away from getting through the group. Absolutely unreal. I'm delighted with that. Just going to put it out there. If Inter conceded a shot goal and FC Gron won that game 1-0, we would be top as well. That is ridiculous. 2 goals for Hannibal, and I've finished. Inter now go 1-0 up to kill that dream. Does not matter. Time ticks away here. We're all about keeping a clean sheet now. All about it. Bloom is 1 card away, mate. Just don't care. Just keep a clean sheet. Game's ticking away here. City are gone. Here we go. We are fantastic at times. Atka's going to come in here. No, he's not. Somariva for Ronald. That's fine. Actually, for Ferreira, so he doesn't get sent off, just in case. And Jefferson coming out there for Carlos to get him fit as well, I think. And we'll leave one last change for not too long left in this game. Barring a City goal before the 85th minute, it should be all done and dusted. That is fantastic, boys. Time ticks away here. 85 minutes played. Highlight. City with a chance. Munoz. Bloom. Sondong Wong hits. Somariva with the diving header out. If we get to see that, if we score, Somariva with a body on the line. It's all happened here in England. Lars beats a couple straight at the keeper. It's the first highlight. We should have reversed it. That's fine. All good. Time ticks away. Going to make a time-wasting change now. Noosa will come in. Lars has not had his best of game, so be it. And there we are. Time ticks away. It's going to be a clean sheet in England. Unbelievable. Man City 0, SFB 3. We have dominated him. Hannibal the Animal has gone in and done it. And when all hope seemed lost and we looked like going out, we've kept a clean sheet against City. We have pumped Gron, and we are going through to the knockout stage of the Champions League, and it's nothing less than we deserve. We have been the best team in this group, and we find ourselves finishing second to Inter, who are on 13 points somehow. It does not matter, though. We are through the group, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and I'll see you guys in a second for the knockout stage draw of the Champions League. Not the Europa League, the Champions League, because we knocked out the star-studded City. And we are going into the next round. I tell you what, there's not a first seed in world football that would want us in the first knockout stage of the Champions League. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for the Champions League first knockout round draw. We've, of course, not been seeded after finishing second to Inter in the group. We can't get Inter as well, but have a look at these first seeds. But there's a few teams we do not mind taking. Barcelona have topped their group. Inter have, and we can't get them. Berlin have topped their group, and we don't mind that. Lille and Olympique Lyon have both topped their group. We have beaten both in recent history, so we'll take either of them. Leipzig we have beaten in recent history, and Juve are also top of the group, who we knocked out in the Champions League quarter-final, beating them 4-1 at home. The lucky last team, of course, is Man United. For me, if we avoid Barcelona and Man United, we have a red-hot shot at getting out of the group. Look at the teams not seeded. This year is very open. Ajax, Salzburg, PSV, Spurs, Bayern, Napoli, myself and Valencia. This year's Champions League season, very interesting. Where are Liverpool? That's a good question. Liverpool didn't get out of a group after winning it last year. Last year's champions get out. All groups, have a look. That Group A kind of played the form. Group B, Spurs got through. Didn't see them in that thing, but maybe they were. Yeah, Group C was very easy. Yeah, oh my, PSG missed out, but that's because Bayern, Barca, PSG group. I remember that. Wow, Liverpool came bottom in a group. Last year's champions, Liverpool. Berlin topped it. Valencia second. Lazio third. Liverpool fourth. Liverpool on 7 points. Lazio on 7 points. Valencia on 8. And Berlin on 12. Berlin lost to Liverpool away, but they beat everyone else and lost to Valencia. Liverpool, 2 wins. A 2-1 against Berlin. A 3-2 against Valencia. Drew to Valencia. Lost to Lazio twice at home and away and to Berlin. Wow. Liverpool out. Dortmund, bottom of their group with United, Salzburg and Transport. Wow. Dortmund, that's not the second time they've done that. Only beat Transport both times and they lost 4 games. They didn't even finish third. Real Madrid finished third in a group to Lille and Ajax. Wowzers. Madrid won 1 game all group, 4 draws. 1-1 3 times. Ajax, Lille with Lille, and then drew to Porto 0-0. Only lost 1 game to Ajax, and they are out, ladies and gentlemen. Porto out altogether. And then in my group, City are out. All the big boys. Liverpool, Dortmund, City, PSG, all out in the group stage. If there's ever a year that we could win it, this is it. One-time Football Manager, please, please, for the love of God, give me a good draw. Because if we get a good draw here, make a quarter-final, with the boys that are out, Liverpool, PSG, Dortmund, those sort of teams gone. Real Madrid, teams we have history against losing, like the team we played in the Super Cup final with Spain me, are gone. If there's ever a year that we could win it, this is the year. First out of the hat is FC Bayern. Please get Barcelona. They got Lyon. That's not good. Next out of the hat is Spurs. They get Barcelona. Come on. All right. The only team we don't want is Man United. Salzburg get Leipzig in the Red Bull Derby. PSV get Man United. We are guaranteed Hertha Berlin, Lille, Inter or Juve. We can't get Inter either. It's Hertha Berlin, Lille or Juve. We're either going to Italy again, Germany or France. Napoli come out, so that means they can't get Juve or Inter. They get Berlin. It is Lille or Juve. SFB. I don't want Juve to be fair. I know we beat them 4-1 at home, and I know we only lost 1-0 in Italy, and we did dominate. I would rather play Lille, and we get... The game lags. The suspense. We get... Come on. Be Lille, please. Oh, my God. Come on, FM. You're taking the piss now. Build up, please. Any day now, Football Manager? Hello? Hello? Still waiting. Come on. Well, all I know is Inter are going to be playing... Well, actually, sorry, it can't be Inter... It makes no sense. Look, we got Juve because Inter can't play Juve in the first knockout round. Duh. Forgot about that, didn't I? Yeah, Valencia will get Lille and Ajax will play Inter. So we get Juve. A replay of last year's quarterfinal in the Europa League. We did beat Juve. We came back from 1-0 down and beat them 4-1 on aggregate. A team we know how to beat. A rematch of last year's quarterfinal in the Europa League. And that gives us a little bit of confidence. Only thing I will say is we do play Juve at home first. Last year we played them away from home first and then at home second leg. I do prefer these big ties where you play away from home first because it lets you know exactly what you need to do at home. But if we can go out there and do what we did last time in Denmark and beat them 4-1, you never know. It's another Italian side. They've been my crux in the Champions League. Let's hope this time against Juve it won't be. See you next episode. It'll be Juve in the first knockout stage of the Champions League. A very open Champions League this season. If we can beat Juve, knock out one of the other bigger boys, we could be in for a very good draw. And maybe, just maybe, with a slice of luck one time, it could be the year where we do it. And who knows, maybe the Europa League, Champions League double, back-to-back seasons. It's on. We can do this, boys, because this is Denmark. And I'll see you then. Thank you and goodbye.